In this short tutorial, I will show you how the Bisnode compare function works in the Bisnode integration for Microsoft Dynamics 365 and Power Platform created by CRM-Konsulterna. So I'm standing on an account that I have in my system. It has been synchronized with Bisnode already, so I know I can click this Bisnode compare button to make sure that I have the latest information available about this account. So if I click this, a form pops up where I can see which attributes on this account is differing between my system and what's available from Bisnode. In this case, I can see for some very strange reason it was listed that CRM-Konsulterna was in Göteborg. It's actually in Stockholm, so I can select OK, update these. And as you can see in the background here, we have Göteborg in the address fields there as well. Then I select update. And we can have a look at the account. It's now been corrected to Stockholm here as well. So that's a very easy way to make sure that you have accurate and up-to-date information. Let's have a look at another account as well to demonstrate this even further. Let's pick the Volvo. Everyone knows Volvo, right? So in this case, I hit the Bisnode compare, and we can see that a couple of other fields have been updated. There's some prediction fields, revenue prediction and solvency rate and so on, and even the country name of the group parent has been changed from Norway to Sweden. But what is that information? Let's close this for a while and have a look. In the standard form for the account, I can see on the details tab that we have Bisnode ID. So this is the company ID and the worksite ID of this information within Bisnode data. And since it's both company ID and worksite ID, the current version of the integration with Bisnode is working on the worksite level with included company information. So that's why you have two IDs here. There's also another thing I want to show you. Since we had a lot of other fields, there's just for the demo purpose here, a form with a lot more information with the data from Bisnode. So we have registered date and the main activity description and a number of employees and so on, and a bunch of financial information as well. So this is the information that was actually listed when I did the Bisnode compare. Let's do it again, and we can see here that the employment prediction changed from 3 to 2. I can select update all of these, and we update. And looking at this now, we have the employment prediction 3. And updating it now, it's been changed to 2, which is the correct information from Bisnode. We always want the correct information. So now we can make sure that this is just a sample of all the information available from the Bisnode data, the BBC endpoint that we're working with. If I have a look now at the Bisnode compare, I should have everything up to date now. What happens then with this form? Well, it shows you immediately all fields. Since nothing has been changed, it would just be a blank window otherwise. And we can see actually what is all the information that's being synchronized for an account. If I create a new account, let's say we create the account called App Solutions. I wonder where that came from. And we have basically just a little information here. It's in a city and saving this. Now we can see we have a company in the system which has not been synchronized with Bisnode. Oh, thought it was duplicate, ignore that. And what we do now is say, okay, if I can still run the Bisnode compare, even though I do not have any Bisnode IDs here. So if I'll just switch back to the normal form here. If I now hit the Bisnode compare, it will, instead of matching the information based on the Bisnode IDs I had, it will use the information I have on the account and populate this search form that I showed you in the previous video with the name of the company, the city, and just some very basic information to make sure try to find the information here. And we can now say, yeah, this is the account I want, and synchronize this account. So now that I have synchronized this, I use the same entry point, the Bisnode compare, because I want to compare my information in the CRM system with what's available in Bisnode. When I wasn't synchronized with Bisnode, well, then it creates that synchronization, the link between CRM and Bisnode for me. So if I now just update this form, we can see I've got more information here. I've got some address information, and we also can see in the details tab that there are Bisnode IDs for this company as well. So this is a way when you have existing information in the system, you can hit the Bisnode compare and make sure you find the right account or in the worksite from Bisnode and synchronize this to make sure it stays up to date for the future.